I better put how far. Hope so all man they fine. Hope so all man woke up fine. So today another episode for Beta Torpoh, and this episode for Beta Torpoh is a special episode because that's the first episode for some new season for Beta Torpoh. And today we're going to learn on Beta Torpoh on Cameroonian Artiste named Martin Newsongz. So make sure stay tuned, and after this break, me and Martin we're going to learn on Beta Torpoh. Today, me and Martin Newsongz, so going to learn on Beta Torpoh. So Martin's how far?
Ade. How?
Ade.
Looking good.
Thank you.
I'm Michael Jackson cap.
Now Michael Jackson jacket, so you wear.
Let me say today I'm Michael Jackson.
Exactly, so Michael Jackson. So tell me, first of all, we're glad for you for Cameroon.
Thank you.
Because you say the diaspora artist.
No.
You know the diaspora artist?
I'm a Cameroonian artist.
Okay.
In fact, I'm an artist.
Okay, so not like our level is a diaspora artist. So how Cameroon don't treat you since you're there? How people treat you?
I mean, what's in the fight? There's a Cameroon never place for enjoyment.
You need hits.
You know, and if he hits, one count for the job of my side. You know, I mean, Cameroon are place for constant enjoyment. I enjoy very fast any side.
So you want your life, you come for you.
Cameroon,
Bam.
your life was like
Alright, so we'll take a short break and then we'll come back. We'll continue on a Beta Torpoh with Martin. Alright, so Martin, there we. So for any man we don't know Martin Newsongz, now who be Martin Newsongz?
Martin Newsongz, I'm picking with the body for Boya.
Okay.
I'm going to Bakriman. I'm in a Galaba woman.
Gaba.
From Nigeria.
Okay.
Cross River State from Nigeria. Yeah, so I'll be picking with Akumo from a family of 6. You know, I get 2 big sisters and 1 big brother, and I get 2 big brothers.
Okay.
Yes, and then I became at school for Boya. Most of my junior education in Boya. I was school for Limbe. I go to Sasa College, so I'm so bad.
Nauna.
Are we? Understand? Yes, then, you know, I start university after some time. Then I travel. You know, I go to America. I go plenty places.
You don't work.
I don't work.
No, it's small.
Yes.
Alright, so tell me about your journey as artist. You start singing when? You start singing for Boya or you start singing after you travel?
No, I don't sing. I mean, I've been glad as I mentioned, I'll be sober.
So you sing for school?
Yeah, I'll be sing for
In
school.
the school choir?
I'll be the school choir.
You see?
The funny thing I said, they moved me from that school choir. I'll be the sing off.
Your own voice will be blend with prayer. Hey.
For real. They moved me from school choir. They tell me I get to go train small again.
Wow.
Me for the private training first.
Before you can join.
And for the way I take the challenge, I thought,
You will learn
sing like
music.
Michael Jackson. They will watch her. I go start buying my Neo CD then, my Mario CD then, Tommy G. That way all man walk, that way all man play sport. I just go hide me for some place now. I hear music fine.
Then you sing like that man then.
I the singer exactly the same. As soon as I learn how to sing, you know, but I know
Wow.
I get my own voice. You know, but yeah, you don't start since when I be there like maybe from 1, from 2 then so. As a matter of fact, I already sing since I did small begin. You know, I remember maybe he tell me about stories in week. That be like 4 years old. You know, when they go like for die place so they go ask me, they give me mimbo. They'll give me small mimbo, I go sing.
Alcohol or normal mimbo?
Mimbo no.
One no.
Mimbo no.
So you don't start young since or something.
No, you know that small picking that they give small.
Not the small thing that now say you start.
They give you small sip. And then you just crazy, you go around, you sing, you entertain
the whole country.
It means I'll be do that thing. And then for primary school, I'll be no wonderful rhymes. I feel autumn, I didn't ever feel my rhymes. So I will always be bright in that area. So,
yeah, okay. Alright, so you start singing for Sase, you say you start singing gospel choir and gospel music.
Yes.
So you say you start singing gospel music. So tell me about, how you transition from gospel music to secular music, and you should tell me about your professional journey as artist that.
As an artist. Okay, I think that's around my first year of university of Boya. You know, I began for some gospel group. I said Mappy.
Okay.
You know, I began a few songs maybe out, maybe a hit song for Cameroon. You know, and at that time I began Also, I be be servitude for some Christian organization.
Okay.
You know, so now for the way I start express myself artistically like an artist. You know, maybe now for the way I discover I say I know how to sing, I feel music. You know, but because see I be served for that place. You know, my music that time. You know, it definitely go for that direction because now for the way I be deep. You know, I be the pastor of my time for the you know. So my life began to go in that direction. So I started write gospel songs and you know, I try and walk. You know, I like them, I enjoy them, I see how people they relate, you know,
oh God.
to my work of art. You know, so I think I'm a notch higher. You know, because I feel say gospel music has some beautiful genre of music. You know, some people they say, well, you need to get the lifestyle before you sing the music, which is not wrong. You know, but me I feel like it get other places then for our society we you know, Christian music don't really get relevance with it like that because maybe the people that just don't believe in the theologies of, you know, Christianity. They believe in something else. You know, it's what I mean. And I don't want to make my music get, you know, my music don't get cover. You know, it's what I mean. They not be associated to a particular group of people. I want to make my music be a world music, maybe a universal music, where any person, Christian, non-Christian, believer, non-believer, white, black, Lebanese, Islam, you know, whatever. I want to make people to be able to relate to my music.
Okay.
So that's how I transitioned into world music.
All right. So you're not getting intention of, you know, go back into gospel.
No, hey, I see me so. I be song that.
Maybe you sing anything.
I sing anything.
Even Indian song.
Even Chinese. No surprise when my next album you hear Chinese. You got the plan to go China.
Okay.
You understand? And me, I be that kind of person where I like to travel. And when I travel, I see different cultures, I see different places.
And inspire you.
You understand? Inspire you. You know, people say, well, I not be inspired. But it's until it happen for China because I want to represent 237. Or I'm going to sing about French, I'm going to sing about English, I'm going to sing about Cameroonian pidgin.
Yeah.
Because say, I get for promote Cameroonian sound. You have to be an artist. You get for be a tool with the universe for user. Or pass on a message.
Yeah.
So as we did now over here now, Michael Jackson inspired his outfit, for instance.
Yes.
Michael Jackson is not a Cameroonian. You understand what I mean? And you get plenty of people in Cameroon
people in different places.
It inspired them to do their own.
Right.
You know, so as an artist, you should get that free spirit. See, as an inspiration can
you deliver.
You understand? So,
all right. So tell me about, you know, you did under Monsters Entertainment. So Monsters Entertainment, I mean, tell me about your experience as artist under Monsters Entertainment, because from when me personally I discover you, I don't always know you don't always be under Monsters. Yes. So I don't know if you've ever been independent before, and then before they sign you, and how they can sign you, how they discover you, how it happened.
Okay, so yeah, I don't be independent artist. You know, before Monsters Entertainment, me I personally believe say Monsters Entertainment will be in the next 2-3 years one of the biggest record labels for Africa. You know, because the organigram for the company, the organigram for the workway that they do for inside the company, you know, it's a replica of many of the biggest record labels the way they did already established. You understand? I'm talking about, you know, Sony, I'm talking about Interscope, I'm talking about Atlantic. You know, the way that people they organize themselves, and the way Monsters Entertainment they organize. You know, and I see a lot of potential for the record label because of the little time I don't spend out there. You know, how long? I don't be with Monsters now for like 2 years. Okay. You know, the way they don't take my career from a dead artist, you know, and then they bring so much life into my artist. Check me out, 2022, I have an album already out. Exactly. You know, it's what I mean. It's not easy. Yeah. You know, the financial investment, you know, all those demands and all that, like they are really doing a lot. You know, when it comes to me. By the way, the time for say person will get out, for shindon down, do that kind of work then, you know, it requires a lot of time. But somehow, some way they ever be ready to do their thing, it make me, I always get time. They take my excuses away from me. They discipline me. Sometimes they be where they act out of character. As is the day. Exactly. That's one of the Chris. One time, you know, people blame me. You know, easy is he who wears the crown. That's so. That wears the crown. You know, it's what I mean. Yeah, no. Yeah, so I'll be happy because, you know, my record label, they do a lot for me. You know, they literally care about my health, my psychological health, emotional health, and all that, you know, and they make sure say spiritual health. You know, they make sure say the resources the way I need for help myself, it be available, you know, because if I don't be spiritually organized, I can't sing some song for people that doesn't Martin the sing now.
Wait a second.
You know it's what I mean.
Yeah.
Also, person go talk some funny thing online. I go out of character. You know it's what I mean. So they do a lot for really develop me as an artist and for really make people they be able to connect with my music. So that's the best record label so far.
Wow.
Right now.
Anyway, I actually testify because now from that time when they sign you, a lot of we will know you. And at that time, for Cameroon, and we know say artists they exist like artists. So that way, I remember the first post where make a better things about Martin.
Right.
The first posts, and then one of your hit songs there, Divina Joro. Before that one, and even the songs before. So you use Nigerian slang for your song there a lot. People that when we post as well, Cameroonian Artiste, Martin release new song for the go and so why are you using Nigerian slang? Why did you use So it's to be a response to that kind of people then. Because they ask what I say no one I say I'm in Nigeria, I get two I'm in Nigeria for a Cameroonian, but then they made that kind of he talks to be Cameroonian artist. So why is he so yeah.
The excuse have not been even say Nigeria, because I just live in Nigeria for so long. Most of all my holidays, I've been everything out from Nigeria with my cousin. All man for that is talking like Yoruba. Some of them don't even know how to talk English fine. Either they talk Nigerian pidgin or they talk Yoruba. And just imagine every 3 months I go spend time with them.
Yeah, so it influences you.
It influenced me. And even aside of that, when you be artist, you work with some producer. He send you some instrumental, play the instrumental. You hear the sound for the instrumental. The sound inspire you for talk something. You understand?
Yeah.
I know people say, okay, now I hear some instrumental with some Nigerian artists and for me. You get that Yoruba drums and inside and all that thing, and then I can't sing something with go compliment them. You understand? Yes. So at the end of the day, the gist for the whole thing I say, now artists get for choose the language of preference. Me, I spend most of my time for America, for instance. All right, that's a whole different environment.
Yeah.
If I get for guest show for America every weekend, I would sing now for them. So if I don't sing for English, I don't likely communicate very well. But at the end of the day, don't be not even really about the music. Now about how you be inspired and how you want to communicate for the people there. If you sing some song for Bakure, people there from America, they enjoy it.
Exactly.
You know it's one. So music is itself music and language. If you Richard Bonafi play some guitar for you, only bass, all man just goes on different level. We don't talk no one to up.
Yeah.
You understand? So me I feel say it's more about how we are being inspired. I feel say if I approach the song and I use some of these slangs then, it will be more appropriate for the sound. It gets on song, okay, for instance, my song Pretty Little Thing, I use some Nigerian slang in Baka. Cameroonians understand what Baka is. Nigeria is a huge country. Nigeria is big. The earlier the better will accept them. Would you live and so? Nigeria is like the New York of Africa. We're talking about 200 million people who are united. Oh, there are many million? 26 million, and we're not even united. We talk about 200 million people the way they influence the culture of Africa.
How is this already united?
No, we're not. That's the truth.
What do you mean?
We're not united.
What do you mean we're not united?
The Cameroonian music industry.
Okay, you talk about music industry or Cameroonians as people.
Cameroon, we've been fighting for how many years now?
Yeah.
Because of power. That's one very
but
good example.
you believe say Cameroonianness, that kind of Cameroonianness, no, they among Cameroonians. As in that unity spirit, they among Cameroonians. You believe so?
Before I answer that question, my days on tweet for Bible.
Okay.
You don't read the story of Babel.
Yes.
That will be the big that this thing go up now. God say and say their language now one language. If that people they keep going up like that, they'll reach heaven.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
That story. But God now decides say he wants to scatter that people there. And the thing where he touch them, not be like the building. Now their language. So if we live for Cameroon, we know they talk one language, but one bill reach for up, we know we ever reach.
Okay, that language you talk about now, which language? Because
for instance,
different languages for different countries too.
Of course, for instance, for Nigeria, there are also many. In Nigeria, get like over 200 people, 200
Different
different
languages.
languages. But the way they be structured, I need to see more doing like that for Cameroon. But the way they be structured, nothing will fit copy them. If you work for our benefits. For Nigeria, they get 3 major languages. They get Hausa, they get Igbo, and they get Yoruba. Now, why the way they call Nigeria say Wazobia is a combination of those 3 languages. Where they use them for their movies, they use them for their office, then they use them for their everything we get for go do in Nigeria. Internationally, locally, they use those 3 languages. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you say, for instance, you did for Senegal, you did talk Hausa, you call some person for Nigeria to find out something. They will send you for person where they talk Hausa because they don't make that languages make they be a national languages. Even the artists too, they don't carry on for their head. They sing now only Yoruba, Igbo, or Hausa. Never ever hear me so Hausa song we come on Nigeria, but I don't hear Igbo song there. And you are like I'm naming you 1,000 artists who sing
Hausa song there, so
they you understand? So for instance, me as a Cameroonian, I feel like okay, well, we get 10 regions for Cameroon where they talk almost 300 languages. Why we Cameroonians don't choose our own musical language? Why we not choose? We don't say okay for Cameroon we will sing now only for Douala and maybe Bassa. We find some musical language, some language where you get music for inside skin. You know, we as artists then we decide in our musical languages we will color Cameroonian music may sound and so. Why we not make that decision to ourselves?
For Nigeria, it's not artists that be decide, not the artists no. Now administration no.
As a matter of fact, artists and administration. Now one people.
Okay.
Now artists decide they move for a country. Check out Colette Petit. Any place where you go, that song be the hot. You want to Colette Petit. Now we decide the mood for our country. So government and artists. Now for me, now the same people. That will be the profit them.
Okay.
You know it's what I mean. So if we artists then will present them for government, government will look into say okay well. We make 3 of Cameroonian languages then. The national languages then. They teach them for school. We talk them for school. We talk them for office. Before you want to know, just like how we Lingala did for Congo, that's what Douala did for Cameroon.
Well,
so any side where you go,
this way you talk. So if I for talk for application hard because I mean a lot of procedures a day and it don't really depend on the artist then. But now at the level of artists then. Wait way would not feel as artists and say waiting. Would not feel easily massive for example, if you don't talk Douala, would not feel easily, sing for Douala, for example. Would not feel easily decide okay, na basa wanna because sing now for these languages. So at that level, that I feel that the way that we artists they influence them. If we not make selection, we make choice and when I decide okay, all artists they want to sing at this song, then definitely now that one them they go and as you talk language not be that the issue for inside music. Because especially for Cameroon, I just said how you enter inside music industry, we get the experience. For Cameroon, a lot of artists they don't get a lot of controversial issues. Then especially English speaking artists, they come on English speaking part of Cameroon because people they expect because they come on English speaking part, they're supposed to represent the English speaking part. So sing for English, sing for your country talk, all that kind of thing. Then down for the sing for French or all that thing. And then some artists the argument I say they sing for French now because they want to reach the French people because the French people for Cameroon now be there they be majority. So if they're not sing for French, that's all some of them they talk. So if they're not sing for no one will hear them. So it's to be our own experience. Don't be for inside industry for a while now. 2 years close. We Martin don't be inside. Wait to be our own experience for this thing. You don't get that. You don't feel. You personally, you don't feel any discrimination or you don't feel any pressure for sing for French. No. Okay.
I never find no pressure for sing for French. For me, maybe not even because I not be really a French speaker like that. I think communicate for French 50% perfectly. But me I never ever be compared. Like I will tell you, it depends on the mood of the song. Say for instance, okay, I guess my song for my album, the title was on like Cameroonian princess. Cameroon a bilingual country. I know if you sing about a Cameroonian princess. One, not touch the 2 major languages. Cameroonian language, which is French and English. So for me, I feel I'm not going to do the song justice when they talk about some topic. And then my language of selection, match that topic. You understand? There would have been a problem if I for use Yoruba for Cameroonian princess. That would have been a serious problem because it is going against the title of the song or the message of the song. You know it's what I mean? I guess on song for my album, Fela Rice. Fela Rice is actually a tribute to Fela Kuti.
Fela.
So he did like, he did like, say, he tried to tell Fela, maybe Fela his spirit, he still be alive. You know, Fela na Yoruba. You know it's what I mean. So I feel like I would do the song justice if I apply a little bit of Yoruba for the song. And then French self there for the song because I feel say if I add a little bit of French, it will spice the song even better. You know it's what I mean. So it's being really about the mood.
The artist.
Yes, which way you want to communicate. What do you want to tell the people? Who do you want to listen to your song? Then you choose your language of preference. It doesn't matter what language you sing in. It will not change the fact that you're a Cameroonian. It will not change the fact that your parents are from here. So if you, whatever language, even if not Chinese, if I be inspired for doing some song for Chinese, you hear.
And we like that will be like Gangnam Style.
Exactly. You know, we get artists the way Maybe come off for Cote d'Ivoire can sing song about Bamileke. And it was a hit. We loved it. Excuse me, because some artists for Cameroon we don't sing the Bamileke song. We'll be like them for that level. So you cannot compromise your art because you want to fit in
particular
to what people
see.
I be talking something years ago with my friend. I tell you, no, now for Cameroon, we know. People, the way they hear music, they tell artists waiting for sing. So the artist is no longer the artist. Because he need to be creative enough to give the people things they never heard them before. That's what art is. You give them what they have not heard before. But for Cameroon, they tell, oh, why is he singing like this? Are you the artist? You're not the artist. You tell artists why artists be artists. It's crazy, you know.
All right, so we'll take a short break and then we'll come back. We'll continue longer on a Beta Torpoh with Martin. All right, so Martin, okay, we'll talk about your album. You know, so with, just about 2+ years in the industry, you already released albums until you plenty people they never do.
I don't be in this show for long. Maybe 2 years.
Tell me about your years. Because we started doing that 2 years ago.
Okay, no, like this is the new Martin.
Okay.
So this new Martin don't be around for like 2 years.
The old one is
here since 2010. Yes.
You say your song then, but on YouTube, you didn't see any other Martin song then?
At that time, I don't be mainstream artist.
Okay.
I mean, doing gospel music.
How often you hear your gospel song then?
At this point in time, I don't know.
What's the song they did?
They did.
Why you don't put that? Why they not they
Christian Party did online.
For which place?
It did online. And you get other people the way they don't actually upload the song there for them.
Okay.
But me personally, I do it for my page.
Why?
And the reason why I do it for my page now because I want to make people then see what's that way I did right now.
You don't want them to know your past.
No, yes, they already know. I don't change that, But at this point in time, the way my art's did now, did now for some different stage of my life, and I don't want to make people they be mixed up with whether I be gospel artist or world artist. I just want to give them music from now moving forward, whether it is gospel, blues, red rhythm, R&B, whatever it is. I just want to give people them good music. So right now, any man we can meet up me for this stage of my life musically. Some people they see surprised, hey Martin, I don't be listening to you sing that song. I hear it all the time. Anytime I go come back for that pussy homecoming show, I perform Christian Party for the year and the crowd went crazy, and a lot of people they don't be noticing that me I do the song, So at this point in time, I use that like a reawakening, the minds of the people. Like, hey, this is the same artist, But I want to make it concentrate for the content where I get that right now because musically for my mind. I don't pass that standard. I need to do music like that again, right?
All right. So tell me about Satisfaction album. First of all, when we listen to the album, we understand, say, okay, the album is love, positive vibes. Literally, you literally satisfied after listening to the album. So, tell me about, first of all, the selection of songs then for the album.
We get 100 songs.
So you don't record more than 100 songs?
I have almost 1,000 songs recorded.
Recorded?
And ready to go.
Wow.
Yes.
So how you choose from that 100 songs the way?
Okay, we'll find some the way they get similarities in conversations.
Okay.
Right, and then we find songs in which they speak of they get familiar African sounds.
Okay.
Because we want to make the album get an African touch. You know, and while I will travel all around Africa with sounds. You know, Cameroonian Princess is produced by Cameroonian. You know, my party with Kosi gets Ngemoto for inside. You know, we get that French Cameroonian mixture kind of stuff. You know, though it gets a little bit of Nigerian stuff going on in there, you know, can't help it. But I feel like the song will get justice because we bring all those cultures in together. You know, a song like Olokpa, you know, Olokpa means a police.
Okay.
So, Olokpa ni me baby, I go investigate your bombo. So I tell against I be policeman, I go investigate the bombo. Onishowo ni me. Na Yoruba way means I be businessman, I go invest for your bombo. You know, so that's pretty much what I'm talking about. And I just some boy with the lost for some woman the beauty. You know, the body shape and all that. You know, and then some song will be similar to that one as Satisfaction. We actually talk about sex. You know, and then which other song we did for that album said we talk about sex. I think those are the only two songs that are really similar when it comes to that kind of conversation.
Yeah.
You know, and then Mami London, actually, that song be inspired that we go London. You know, for go see my CEO for my record label. You know, it was amazing. I had an amazing time there, you know, and then I pick up some little slang. You know, it gets some particular girl in winner, like fine girl for London. You know, according to what I was told, you know, like fine girl for London, they call it say Mami London. You get small Mami London, you get big Mami London, you know, and all that kind of stuff. Right, so I just use that verbiage that you see as I travel, you see as my mind, as an artist, it open. So I know Tonga say, well, I know say Mami London because they Cameroonian. You know, it does not make sense. So I write song about that. And then what other song? Baby Fever. You know, Baby Fever actually that song be very special for me. Okay. You know, because I actually watched some film. The film na Filipino movie. Okay. I don't want to call a name for the movie. I don't have free promotion for the movie or anything, you know. But for that movie, some girl be doing, you know, they no be like it for the boy will be follow his family because the girl no be fit born. So the boy now go to beg the girl. Say if the girl be born, they want to take it. It will make my life be much more enjoyable because you know one be in between you and the family. You know, so that story where I be seeing for that Filipino movies, you know, the Cameroonian movie inspired me for writing some African song. Yeah. You know,
Eposioma. Their personal experience. Oh,
no, never.
Never.
No.
Why you deny so?
Because it's not possible. The song like exaggeration.
When I support their reality, then that no be men they ever come like go. I like you girl. I like you. So people anyway, they like together or more. And
I promise you, say no. Even Bible doesn't know if you serve two masters at a time. It says you must love the one and hate the other. You understand? If they put two together for front here, you like the two together. So one game must be for doing it.
Yeah, the one
like
that
you
like
pass the other one. It's not possible to like two women equally. The same amount of love that you have for this person, you have that exact same quantity of love.
So that man picking the device to claim say, oh, I like the together, and now why they marry or the other polygamous men then?
They're not aware of it. Psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, you cannot love both of your parents the same. It's not possible. Even your children, you cannot love two people the same. You must be attached to one more than the other. It's just like, okay, literally that song is really talking about. I don't want to change my perspective of how even I enjoy the song, but I'm talking about light and darkness, and I'll be really just one, you know, a personifier, give them characters. Okay. Because every time it happen for daytime, it happen two for night at the same time. We experience day and night at the same time. So a person could be the daytime or nighttime, and then Chioma is the other. You know, I love them equally because I'm saying they were like to do for daytime, but I don't like to do for night. And I get to I like to do for night. I don't like to do for daytime, like content. Me, I like me nighttime content. Okay. I don't like me daytime content. Play the body.
We don't write the back of there.
You got the part from
Adi Chris. Why?
You know, so that's really what the song is about. You know, and I be just get for imagining some story where people they feel relate with them. You know, I create them and they I discuss now material.
So
I
want to tell
people them.
Wow, interesting.
You know what I mean, right? So yeah, which other song is
Cameroonian Princess.
Cameroonian Princess. I've been writing this song for 2016. Cameroonian princess went see and be first send me.
Yes, and then if you do YouTube, I be privileged to hear that first, and then when I go delete them, I've already downloaded them. That's why you hear it.
Yeah, we'll take the song down because at that time, you know, my sound that time would be more Cameroonian. You know, if you follow a lot of the trends and we did now for the Cameroonian, you know, sphere of musical sphere, you know, but at that time, my music will really be more Cameroonian because I did do a lot of, I was just fresh from Cameroon, as a matter of fact. You know, I had not really done a lot of things that are musical to that point. You know, so what which will be there for my mind? Be now for explore more of the Cameroonian sound.
Yeah.
But I realized because I be away from home, you know, it need to really work for me like that. You know, because I be to get opportunities and for go perform for different places and you know, but the people who really connect to the music, people really understand it with me at the top. You know, and me I not be that kind, you know, boom type artist way they go for they can make some beat for you, you go crazy even in the name yet with it. You know, me I be that kind of artist where I want to communicate to my audience. I want to make people they feel me, I want to feel people they you know. So it was difficult for me. But yeah, Cameroonian Princess 2016 I be right that song take and down because we get something bigger. You know, we'll be fine with people.
Pretty little thing.
Pretty little thing. That particular song should be the last song we recorded for the album. Yes. I get some producer from Nigeria, my friend named Nakali Magic. Okay. He produced Fela Rice. And then he produced which other song for the album. Yeah, you know, he produced Fela Rice and Pretty Little Thing for the album. So time we even listen to my song Joe, he to say he want to do another dance hall type song so that me I will feel so that we produced the instrumental second half for me. I felt that was really an amazing piece of work. Yeah. So I just go for inside studio, I do my normal thing the way I do before I sing song.
So tell me about your creative process as artist. How you do like, you know, when you get that inspiration, what do you tell you about? You just don't write, or you don't go studio, or you record for your phone. Like, tell me about how it work for you.
Sometimes it is a combination of so many things. You know, like how would you know Vienna? So you know, maybe some glass before was on play, or some place locks a window, you make some sound. Like, you know, I'll take my phone. I record that travel, imitate that sound from my phone, and then I send out to some producer say, hey, I be hearing things, something will happen around me. I hear this combination of sounds, the way they make melodies in my ear. If you work something with them, and then if you don't say some magical stuff, you know, sometimes it be now our conversations. If you talk some word, we stand out for our conversation. You know, I will pick that word. I say I go write something around. Sometimes okay, so it's just like freestyle. You know, freestyle session where they give you words. Say, for instance, body. What can you say about the body? You know, I will take my pen now, start writing about. But first, where you see word like body, you think of body parts: the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the hips, the breasts. You know, whatever. I put all those things down. You know, and then I think of the uses of the body. What can you use the body to do? I write those things down. You know, what else is about the body? The body has a spirit, it has a soul, it has a mind. You write all those things down. So by the time I jot down all those things about the body, when I put my first lyric for up, I just look into all those things that I've jotted down and see how I can start putting the combinations together. And that's how I write my songs.
Perfect. So for Satisfaction album, you get any best song?
No.
Why you not getting best?
Because all the songs they take me through a particular journey.
Okay.
Anytime
so
I play,
all the delay, you're picking them. Yeah, I know.
I'm picking them. My sons, them no one for them with woman picking.
Why?
Because it's hard to take care of woman. They go their own side.
You know, serious at all.
Just joking. I just joking. Some feminists don't carry. Martin Newsongz say you don't like woman.
Alright. Alright, so we'll take a short break and then we'll come back. We'll continue on a Beta Torpoh with Martin. Okay, so Martin, we're not feeling you go, so you'll be fine, boy. And you sing fine. So those again, you know, we never post me like I get they can comment, oh, he's cute, the boy fine. So they used to enter your DM or hide the function. Get this worry, like wait till we experience woman, then we have female fan them.
I mean, all man, whether you start or not, some person if you are DM, we eat the wine.
That one a political talk.
No, that one are all we know. I know. Even you now say you're DM.
No man is DM.
No man.
No man.
Okay, that means you're off here.
No, I offer no money. They need to write me.
Nah, I mean, see, me I get for kind. Might be the first person for writing we are doing today. You know, but anybody, you know, whether you be star or students, so one person go there for your DMV, is one which way they up to.
Not true.
Can I have your number, WhatsApp, you know, and all that? So,
but when you be star, the people that different because of course now you don't get exposure to plenty people then, so it be different. I mean, it be different from normal people then, you know. So tell me.
I mean, me I be that kind of person where if you come from my DM, you need to be very, very straight to the point. You know, people they come from my DM, can't talk hello, hi, they'll never get the response from you.
Yes.
You know, because you are dealing with maybe 1,000 DMs.
You don't get time for
hello,
as a
hi,
hello.
hi. There's somebody who will say, Martin, check your email. I've sent you a resume of the work that I did last year. We are professionals in photography. We want to take, I will respond to a message like that because they are going straight to the point. What do they want?
So when they can say, hi, I like you. Or you're cute. I want to be my boyfriend. Or do you have a girl?
I already know from the hi, it's how
the conversation they go. So you need
so
to
I will not even respond to it.
So it's a chat for talking. So you get a chat, you deny.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, wait till you talk.
Which I chat for talking, I say no. I need to give them the opportunity for chatting. Yes.
So every time they can hug you, that time they don't talk station. I say, I've been watch. How you do?
They just enjoy the music.
So they hug.
Music now.
Then they use to whisper for your ear.
Well, if you whisper, but then yeah, that time they sing that sing.
Okay, tell me now. That's why you be as children. I say you get girlfriend or how?
I'm single and searching.
That one means seriously.
Yeah.
That's not that you ever talk. Oh, the artist there.
I talk about music.
You talk about music seriously.
See, all my true life story in the past 9 months.
Now so.
If you want to know something about me, you have to the interview. You go look at some music. Now why do I release Olokpa now? Because now so I'm a very single man. I single so take my ex man. You see Valentine's.
Singularly single.
And you be like that for a while.
So you know a relationship.
No.
So all the fine Cameroonian girls they around you.
They're always going to be there.
Okay, sir.
And me, when I don't be ready, see, there's some things as a man.
Yeah.
You don't have to play. It's just as an artist. I can see that now. I've lost like 5 years in my career, you know, because I decided to, you know, travel around the world and see how things are. You know, but I want to gain back that 5 years where I lost. And I want to use a very short period of time to do it.
Okay,
You know, so I get for myself together in a relationship now. So
you worry. Okay, so tell me about, you know, I mean, something the way the trend now, so you get a performance of concerts, the Naira Marley concert, but then they cancel the show because a group of Cameroonians, them just a few people, they think say, okay, Naira Marley not be good example to the youth because of his genre or a lifestyle, and they decide to make the reports for authorities then say maybe man no come, and they actually succeed for sabotage the show. So, you know, and you be able to perform for that show. So tell me about how you feel about that particular thing, like how it make you feel as Cameroonian, as artists. You check say it makes sense for sabotage artists to show because you know like artists in lifestyle, it makes sense for you.
I mean, first of all, I want to give you a shout out for NLB and the team. They put together a show like that at a very special event, and Valentine's is a worldwide event with people who really catch fun and all that. You know, I really want to shout out to them for doing that. And it's not been as say Naira Marley actually can Cameroon. Naira Marley was in Cameroon. You know, and me as an artist, if I go to a different man in the country, my expectation I say they could treat me well and all that. You know, and for me personally, I feel say the people the way they be they involved, you know, for say made the show no happen. They might have had whatever reason they had that was a valid reason, because if the reason of a big value, the way they put their signature and say made they cancel the show, they know for cancel you know. But at the end of the day, me I feel like I know be really be happy about that. Not because say I know be get the chance to perform and maybe, you know, do a collaboration with Naira Marley. But I know be happy. I know be happy on the like I put myself in Naira Marley's shoes. You know, as a matter of fact, you don't pay your money and everything. But guess what? I tell you, see, from that, for what you did for stage to perform, the sweetness what you did for that time, it's not equal to how much they're going to pay. You know, so I really felt sorry for him that he came to Cameroon for the first time. and he did not get to perform and interact with his fans. You know, another thing to say, you know, if you stop person from listening to it, they want to listen. You know, the Cameroonian music industry now, so it is not in any way, shape, or form equal to what used to be in Nigeria back in the days. Now, so we get internet, Instagram, and all that kind of thing. Back in the days, we didn't have the luxury of information spreading around.
Easily
so. The system in Nigeria that we used back in the days for all foreign content, it would be possible back then. You know, but nowadays, something they happen for China was on backside. In the next 5 minutes.
You talk 5 minutes. Seconds. As live says, you watch our Cameroon.
Watch a live Cameroon.
Yeah.
You know it's one. So I feel like say if Naira didn't have the show, maybe some other time he's going to have it.
Definitely.
And for me, the excuse is the way they give. That's the reason why we perform for you. I don't think that they were good enough reasons. You know, I'm not the government of Cameroon. You know, the government of Cameroon has their policies that are put in place that are there to guide the people. I'm not the one to come and say, oh well, they should have allowed this because it is allowed in this other country or it's allowed in this other country. You know, Naira Marley is an amazing artist. If he was not amazing, he would not be famous and popular around the world.
Yeah.
And I'm just sorry for him, pretty much.
Things they happen the way they happen.
Things they happen the way they happen. And to anybody who was a part of it, I just wish that you guys can actually achieve something good out of it.
So, what might ask you one last thing about, you know, lifestyle of artists then, because let's go get stereotype them about artists and their lifestyle. They will say, oh, artists are humanizer them, artists are flirt them, artists are not serious, artists they do any other thing.
Always so.
Now the thing that I think, I just talk that to people that no me I work for artists, so I know artists. Artists are human beings, they know. So I deal with artists according to your personality. We come from different. So when you be your own person, like how you be, which kind of okay, tell me about a normal day for Martin life, how you live your life. Okay. Besides music, you get any other hustle, you get any other thing you do.
Definitely. You know, when I woke up in morning time, I go walk.
Need preface. I don't ask no vex.
Okay, I want to try to summarize them.
No, summarize them all. Don't mind me. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, when I woke up morning time, definitely now. I do my spiritual activity. You know.
Okay.
You know, I go freshen up, brush my teeth.
No, tell me.
I sheet, I peace.
No, me so I don't because we mention details. Okay, summarize that. No vex, no vex. Yes.
So when I woke up, I go walk. You know, maybe I get like 8 hours for work. Then I finish work, I come outside, I go straight for gym. You know, I go work out. I come out gym, I go buy chop, or I go pick up chop. Where I don't know how. I go carry chop. I think I go for house. I shower, put myself together, I chop, and I enter direct inside my studio. There are series where you go on. If I be inspired to do something, I start the work. If I not be inspired, maybe I start read some book, or I start follow up something online. Maybe I study some topic. I want to really know about this topic. You know, because I be that kind of person where I just like to get wisdom. I just like to be aware. You know, if I want like my songs and my songwriting be very very easy because I do a lot of research online to see how things they will praise. I learn new words them and all that, so I do that on a daily. I read a lot, you know, and I study online a lot. And then by the time I'm tired, I sleep me the next day. Weekends I do swimming pool. You know, I just go swim for like 2-3 hours. You know, sometimes I go do boxing. You know, kickboxing. Just depends what I in the mood for.
So when I don't try Martin, why you want fighting? I know.
Yeah, so that's my weekend pass. But on a regular day, I walk, gym, music, and then maybe studies online.
So you hang out with your men then now? So you know that kind of guy like for come out? They go club, that kind of thing.
I get 1 or 2 friends who hang out. Me, I be house party person. You know, because especially now in Corona, they go out. You know, movement and restriction and all that kind of thing. So I prefer to say, I know some people in where I trust them, you know.
They can't house.
It's not an excuse. But if you can't, you know, chill, you know, play our music, drink our mimbo, one dance, we dance, one dance.
So since you're in the industry, how what's the reception with other existing artists they get and towards you? Because some people they always feel calm, people they get different experiences. Some people they kind of feel probably be, they not be receiving fine, men they be jealousy, they no hate, whatever. But some people they get positive vibes, some people they talk to candy for the welcoming. So what's your own experience?
Well, me I feel say
I'm from Cameroon and Nigeria. Since you don't work with people from Nigeria industry and for you.
Cameroon.
Yes.
Right. Okay. First of all, for me, sometimes in the beauty you can tell which way to go with the person in your heart. But if you see them for their face, maybe they for you, maybe their comments or their tweets and all that. But so far, me I never get anything for my. I never get any situation where I feel say they don't receive me well.
Always some artists treat you bad.
Also artists treat me
or
bad.
some producer or some movie video director.
Exactly. I feel say these people in our business, they get the e-books, they get in the way they do. The world does not stop because Martin can do it. The person way he be there for day. That means say he be really one be day. He be get the time for be day. Like Asaba be there for my lunch. That will be there for day. Radio be there for day. Down where I be there for day. Plenty
Ask
ya be there for day.
Show your
be there. And I for show you. As a matter of fact, show you on my level right now. Right, so artists the way they be get time. Show you actually cancel your birthday. They be get for war for that day because if you want come to the show. They get for day for the show. So most of these artists they cancel their programs come day.
So you don't that for you not support and positive vibes.
Love and support,
Very good.
For any man we know be make easy to understand.
You understand.
Say they don't
love you.
So far so good. I feel say the artists that we did for Cameroon right now, they don't really support me.
Okay. All right. So normally come Beta Torpoh go and say I will get some gifts for you.
Now ring the Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, so before you go, tell your pineapple like your best pineapple. Some talk way when you deal with some kind of situation. Remember, you make you feel better.
Actually,
also, until you guide your life. Which one that?
That's in the way, because no matter how good love,
I know it's I know they say yes. No matter how good love you go sit up here. No matter how your good love you go sit up here. So now your best pineapple that. You don't go tip up pineapple. What?
Still
it's allowed.
It's allowed.
All right, thank you plenty for the time we don't spend on we don't really get fun for this set. And I hope say next time we will catch you again for Beta Torpoh.
God allows.
Amen. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.